really helping us in our life. They're giving us entertainment, so make sure, please, I would like to request all of you guys, please save them, don't hurt with them. So amazing, look at this, how's funny here. Oh my god, silly creating a lot of things videos. Bye bye, take care and have a great time, and please make sure keep
I want problems! Huh?
You're...
Hello everyone. Thank you for being here today. I'm excited to share a heartwarming story with you titled, The Kingdom of Tiny Paws. If you enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Of course, if it's not your style, feel free to skip it, no hard feelings. Now, let's begin the story. When I first decided to bring cats into my life, I had no idea I was about to become the proud caretaker of a feline royal dynasty. My household started with 2 cats. One handsome male who carried himself like a king, and one graceful female who clearly had the elegance of a queen. Together, they ruled my living room as if it were their personal castle. The male cat had a swagger in his step, a kind of "I own this place" confidence that made me laugh every day. Meanwhile, the female cat had a more refined personality, calm, watchful, and surprisingly persuasive whenever food was involved. What amused me most was how they balanced each other. The male would often leap dramatically onto the couch, knocking down a cushion or two, while the female would calmly sit on the highest shelf, observing him like a queen silently judging her knight. Their little arguments about who got the sunny spot near the window were nothing short of hilarious. But even though they were different in temperament, I could always see the affection they shared. They had this unspoken bond, a way of curling up together at night as if the entire world outside didn't matter. And just when I thought my cat family had reached the perfect balance, life decided to surprise me with a bigger responsibility. One fine morning, I woke up to a new sound in my house, a series of tiny squeaks, softer than the rustle of paper. At first, I thought my house was haunted by baby birds. But when I followed the sound, I found my queen curled up in a blanket, surrounded by the tiniest, fluffiest creatures I had ever seen. She had given birth to a litter of kittens. My heart almost exploded with joy. The royal couple had just expanded their kingdom, and I was suddenly promoted from humble servant to royal nanny. The kittens were impossibly adorable. Some had patches of color that made them look like little works of art, while others were soft, round balls of fluff that could barely open their eyes. They were so fragile that I felt nervous even standing too close, afraid I might scare them with my clumsy human presence. But their mother was calm and proud, as if to say, "Look at what we made. Aren't they perfect?" Meanwhile, the father strutted around the house as though he deserved a medal for his contribution. He didn't do much in terms of parenting, of course. His idea of fatherhood was taking extra naps while his partner did all the work. Still, he occasionally peered into the kitten pile with a curious look, as if checking to see which one resembled him the most. The days that followed were filled with endless laughter. The kittens would wobble on their tiny legs, trying to walk but collapsing in the most dramatic ways. Sometimes they would crawl onto each other and end up forming one giant kitten ball. My queen was patient, but she often gave me this tired expression that reminded me of new parents everywhere. "Do you see what I have to deal with?" Every little meow, every stumble, every tiny yawn from the kittens felt like a miracle. My house was noisier, messier, and far more chaotic than before, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. Raising a litter of kittens has been one of the funniest and most heartwarming experiences of my life. I've learned that life is not always neat, tidy, or predictable. Sometimes it's a room full of tiny paws, spilled cat food, and the sound of squeaky meows at 3 a.m. And yet, in the middle of all this chaos, there is joy. Pure, simple joy that reminds you what really matters. Watching the kittens grow has also taught me patience. They stumble, fall, and sometimes get into trouble, but they always get back up. It's a reminder that progress in life doesn't come in a straight line. We all wobble at times, but the important part is to keep moving forward. Another lesson I've learned is the importance of balance. The father cat reminds me that confidence has its charm, while the mother cat shows me the power of patience, care, and quiet strength. Together, they reflect the balance we all need in our own lives, sometimes bold and fearless, other times gentle and nurturing. And of course, the kittens embody the spirit of curiosity, showing me that exploring the world with wide eyes and a fearless heart keeps life exciting. In modern life, where people often chase deadlines, money, and endless to-do lists, it's easy to forget these small but essential lessons. My cats remind me daily that love, patience, and togetherness matter more than perfection. Their little kingdom of whiskers and paws has taught me to slow down, laugh at the messes, and cherish the chaos as part of the adventure. After all, what's the point of life if we can't find joy in the small, furry moments? And so, I continue to serve my royal family of cats with pride. The king naps, the queen nurtures, and the royal heirs grow stronger each day. My living room may look like a playground, and my couch may now belong entirely to them, but I don't mind. In fact, I'm honored to be their loyal subject, because in their tiny kingdom of purrs and paws, I've found not just laughter and love, but also wisdom to carry into my own human life. The story of my two cats becoming parents to a lively litter of kittens mirrors the way life often surprises us with new responsibilities. At first, everything felt overwhelming. My once quiet home turned into a playful, noisy space where every day brought both joy and challenges. Watching the kittens wobble as they learned to walk reminded me that growth is always messy and progress takes time. In the same way, modern life often pushes us to expect perfection from ourselves. But just like the kittens, we should accept mistakes as part of learning. The mother cat, with her patience and care, teaches us the importance of nurturing, not just others, but also ourselves. Meanwhile, the father cat, with his confidence, reminds us that taking pride in our small contributions matters too. Together, they show that balance between effort and rest is essential. In today's fast-paced world, we often chase productivity and forget to enjoy small, ordinary joys. But the kittens prove that even in chaos, happiness can be found if we slow down and notice it. The lesson is simple. Embrace imperfection, care for those around you, and make space for laughter, even in life's messiest moments.